Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for Demon Slayer Season 2, Episode 2. So, last time we had a pretty cool episode that we didn't get to see in the movie, which was kind of the investigation of Rengoku on his way to the Mugen train, and and kind of everything that led up to what we ended up seeing in the movie. And now I think he is at the pretty much the exact moment as to where the movie starts. So I'm thinking that these next probably I think this is 7 episodes in total, so the next 6 episodes is gonna be stuff we saw from the movie, but that's fine. As I said in the last episode, if maybe you weren't here for it, I mentioned that I am going to be going through this even though I have seen the movie, so we are going to be rehashing something that I literally just watched, well, it'd be a couple weeks ago at this point that I watched the movie. Um, but I'm curious if they did any changes. I see a lot of other reactors skipping this, and I'm just kind of curious, and for you guys, I wanna put it out there. Although I do kind of feel bad for any of you that might be watching this week to week. You have to wait, 6 more weeks for me to get past all this and get to the second half of season 2. But either way, maybe some of you will be happy that I went through this and we can see if there's any changes and everything. And hopefully my memory will hold out and I'll be able to tell if like something happened in the movie or didn't happen in the movie. So anyways, let's get started with this episode, shall we? All right, we're going to get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. We also had no opening last time, if I'm not mistaken. So I wonder if we're not going to have an opening until the second half. Like, are they going to create an opening for this Mugen train arc? Inosuke. So fast! Choo-choo. Just dragging him along. Yes. Delicious. I am going to be eating some gummies for this. I'm actually going to open a package right now. Because I am starving. So I'm going to pluck away at these. So hold me over while I record and edit and everything. Oh, Rengoku. I'm going to cherish every minute we get to spend with you during this. Oh, we do get an opening! Train! That's cool. Oh. He's like, eat more! Ooh. Hey. Hanafuda earrings. Oh, is that his dad training him? Or, oh no, that's him training his little brother. My bad. They all look so alike. Spoilers! Big time spoilers. That's fine. How typical of anime. Whoa, that's a cool shot, man. Damn. Episode 2, Deep Sleep. Gee, I wonder what that means. Sorry. I'm not gonna try to I'm not gonna be an asshole. Does he have to say delicious after every bite? Not just some random glutton. Why'd they stack them so high before putting them in the bag? I think you'll have a few words to say towards the end of this. God damn it. Inosuke. Do you know anything about fire breathing? This conversation's so funny. Was he really? I don't. All right, end of discussion. Yep. Then all the other ones are just sub branches. Love is an extension of fire. Interesting. I believe like insect and everything was off of Earth. Just what are you looking at? It's a funny shot. Yeah. God damn it, this is Zenitsu. Yeah. God, the voice actor is so good for Zenitsu, though. Jesus Christ. Mm. Let me punch your ticket. You know what I want to keep an eye out for? When did they fall asleep? So the hole punch is when they're supposed to fall asleep, like, shortly after that, right? Do they fall asleep instantly? Does that mean that us seeing Rengoku kill those demons means that he was asleep during that? Right here. They were also... All the passengers were asleep just a second ago, right? When he walked by them. And now they're not. I think all of this is a dream. That's why they didn't detect it until just now. I could be wrong. Ugh. So good. Even if it is a dream. So creepy. All the people in the background. Yeah, look at them all. It's just creepy as fuck. They're gone. I wonder if that's also a hint that is a dream. You know, like, those people were manifested in the dream and then they're not needed there anymore, so they just vanished, you know? This fucking thing. I love his rescue here. Yep, just saves Inosuke, jumps back, saves the passenger. Yep. So good. Yes. I love the scorching around the neck. Talked about that in the movie, but it's great too. Oh my god. Yeah, this goofiness happens too, and then it cuts to them being asleep. Yeah, this right here. It's fucking weird. Which anime has done this before, so I didn't think much of it in the movie, right? But then I watched a reaction and watched it again, and someone said, like, oh, they were already dreaming at that point. Could be wrong. But then we just cut right here. Light flickers again, and now we're going to see them sleeping, right? Yep. So either we time skip to them going back to their cabins, sitting down, and then falling asleep, or they've been asleep since the guy punched their shit. Just people wanting to get out of this life, dream a good dream. Ugh. Did it fall from the ceiling in the movie? It's very possible I just missed that part. But I remember it going from that guy begging, and then it panned over to the hand, and I don't remember seeing it, like, flop from the ceiling first. Other than that, I think almost everything this episode has been shot for shot from the movie. Into the dreams we go, maybe? Oh yes, we still have time. I was gonna say maybe next episode? That snow just still looks so good. Ugh. I just, like, got a little, like, usually I like those first person shots and everything, and usually they don't bug me, but for some reason that one right there, for some reason at this moment, just, it didn't bug me in the movie either, but it just got me a little bit like motion sick for like half a second. Yep, and he's like a little aware until he sees his family. Right. I love how they do this right here. This is like one of my favorite things. Is how he goes and tackles them, and then when he lifts back up, he's in his old outfit with his old scar and everything. It's just a really cool moment. Yep, his old hair and everything. I love that so much. God. It's like, it's a visual representation for us to, like, show that that was the moment where he gave up fighting, that this could be like a dream or something, you know? Like, he didn't know what this was. But at the moment of seeing his family, he just gave it all up. Yep, the spiritual core. Yep, yep. Oh, poor Tanjiro. It's gonna be so painful just to like see your whole family again like this, you know, all happy. Oh, no, this is the bad dream. It's horrible. Can't you tell? Just kidding. It always sucks when you wake up from like a good dream, you know? When you're like so in that dream, it seems real, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're just like, fuck, hold on, let me fall back asleep, put me back in it, you know? Getting deeper and deeper in the water. Alright, it's probably where they're gonna end it this time. They have credits? They do have new credits. Alright, let's see the outro. Oh, look at that. This just looks so good, doesn't it? Like, I never thought I'd look at train tracks and be like, those look amazing! Oh, Rengoku. Oh. That's like the only time I think we've seen Rengoku's father's face. Every time we've seen him, he's like looking away, laying down in his, you know, bed in the living room. Aww. I'd like to learn a little bit more about Rengoku and like his father and stuff. I don't know if they'll add it in here. Those are some cool shots of all the characters, though. All right. That should be it, right? Probably gonna get a preview. Oh, that's right. We're gonna have a almost forgot about the Taisho secrets. Oh, training too tough. And fall asleep. Oh. And he'll never get to be trained. Alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 2. Yeah, that's kind of sad with that Taisho secret, him talking about how, you know, Rengoku doesn't have a Sukuko because his training is too tough, but we know that Tanjiro is very good at enduring tough training. He probably could have became a good pupil, you know, but obviously we know what happens from watching the movie. But yeah, the That episode definitely, it was really cool seeing the opening and ending credits. That was neat because I always love seeing an opening and ending, regardless of what show it is. It's always fun, to see what they decide to put in it, to see what music they decide to go with, and the different themes they display and everything. But this episode was obviously just pretty much a 100% shot for shot from the movie, seemingly. As far as I can remember, I don't think there was anything new. Like, the only thing was potentially the hand falling from the ceiling, but it's very possible I was writing something down and I didn't notice it during the movie. So, but yeah, so nothing too much to really analyze. I'd say the only thing was, I don't know if it was my subtitles or I just didn't bother to look at it, but here when Goku was talking about the fundamental base of breathing techniques, he was talking about it being, fire, water, earth, or fire, water, stone, and then there was thunder, right? I think it was just four. Was there a fifth one that was within the elements? Can I find that again? It would have been before the slaying of the demons, right? It would have been before the hole punch, I think. Before they talked about there being demons on here and Zenitsu freaking out, I'm pretty sure. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, here it is. Okay, no, there's 5. Wind. Okay, wind is the other one. My bad. I knew I forgot. I felt like I forgot one. So, it looks like serpent, flower, and insect. Oh, wait, no. Okay. So, love is an extension of fire, it looks like. It's really hard because the subtitles are placed on the screen. But I'm a little confused here. Okay, so this is what... Oh, maybe that's... No, that's wind. Okay, my bad. The green is wind. I was correlating the green, so the white at the bottom must be stone. Okay. I had it backwards in my mind looking at this little chart thing. My bad. Okay, so love is an extension of fire, sound is an extension of thunder, mist is an extension of wind, which is interesting that mist isn't an extension of water. I don't know. I guess it could be either one. But it looks like serpent, flower, and insect is an extension of water, which is interesting. I kind of expected like flower would be an extension of earth or stone, I would have thought. But I guess technically it's stone and not earth. If it was earth, flower would make sense. But the fact that it's stone, you don't grow things out of stone. Um, and I kind of felt the same about insect, but I guess there can be like insects are kind of around water. I get, yeah. All right. Um, but I guess like the most interesting one to me is love being an extension of fire, and I wonder if that has to do with like, how like sometimes they talk about love and they compare it to like a burning passion kind of thing. I wonder if that's why love's an extension. And also I guess I just still don't know how love fights. That's the one girl. I have her name written down here. Can I get back to the Hashira names? Love Hashira. Kanroji Mitsuri. Yeah, I wonder how she fights, like, because obviously we know that Insect is Shinobu, who does like poisons and like butterfly dances and things like that with her breathing techniques and everything. Um, Mist is kind of like a lot of them like sound seems like it'd be kind of like obvious, but how do you correlate love into attacks? Like what does love breathing look like? I'm curious. And it kind of sounds a little dirty when I say love breathing. It just like stopped me in my tracks for a second. But yeah, okay, that's interesting to know that that's off of Fire. But but yeah, really, I think all I have to talk about, probably gonna keep this discussion pretty short because there wasn't much new. Is when the dream started. Maybe you guys can help me out here. I think I like to believe that it happened right after the hole punch. That he didn't actually kill those two demons. He just made them think that he killed the demons, so that way they'd lower their guard and they'd actually fall into the deeper sleep, which is the actual dreams they go into after. So I think they went like into a dream and then went deeper into the dream, and that's when they got teleported into their own individual worlds. Because like we had that one moment where the guy that punched the ticket and then a bunch of the passengers were all asleep at one point when the guy walked by, and then they were all awake when the demon came in and everything. And then we saw them standing behind the guy that did the hole punch, and the light flickered and they vanished. And then obviously just like the weird goofiness of them like dancing around each other and floating and stuff. Like I just during the movie I just assumed that that was, goofy anime stuff. They do that all the time. But maybe that is like a hint that it's a dream. So I don't know. I think I like in my head canon, I like the idea that it was a dream before they fought, like right before they fought the demons. So I think I'll probably go with that in my headcanon, but I guess let me know if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, other than that, it was a lot. Like I'm probably gonna say this almost every episode because I absolutely love Rengoku, but it was really nice seeing Rengoku again. And it's gonna feel that way all the way leading up to it, and just like I already said it, but the Taisho secret and hearing him mention again to Tanjiro of like, hey, you could become my Suguko, and everything, and knowing what we know now with his demise and everything, it's never gonna happen, and that's just really sad. And I'm enjoying every moment that we get of Rengoku again, but I feel like I wonder how it's gonna hit me, because sometimes when I watch anime that gets like a little bit emotional and a character dies, I get maybe a little bit teary-eyed the first time I watch it, but then usually like the second time I watch it is when I can like, I know it's coming and my emotions are like prepped better and everything, because when a character, especially in anime, dies, I'm always hesitant every single time. I'm like, are they really dead? Because this is anime, maybe they'll just pull through, because that happens sometimes. If you ever watch Fairy Tail, you know what I'm talking about. But so like that has trained me to be skeptical, and I think that skeptical nature of mine really hinders the emotions in the moment, because my head is just, is he actually gonna die or is he not? Is he? Yeah, yeah, huh? And then the second time going through, I know what's gonna happen. So I can prep better for the emotions, and I let it hit me and wash over me a little bit more. So it's gonna be interesting. But I did just watch it, and then I watched I think I watched two different reactions afterwards too. So maybe because it's so fresh in my mind, it won't hit me as hard too. Sometimes it's when I rewatch it like a year later or something is when it really hits me. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what my emotions do in that moment, because I don't know how I shall feel. But yeah, anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of this, see if there's anything different. As I said, I did read one comment when I was going through and like learning about how the first 7 episodes are just the Mugen arc again. And someone did comment and say that there are a few different things. So I'm curious what they are. I'd love to see, like I said during the episode, a little bit more of Rengoku's father, because we only really got to see him lay there and be an asshole. So, but in the credits, we got to see a lot more of him. We actually saw his face. We got to see him with Rengoku as a little baby, seemingly, or a youngin anyway. the baby might have been the brother, and then he was standing next to him. But either way, um, and I'm really curious as to what like demoralized his father so much. Like, was it the death of his mother due to illness, or was it something else that demoralized him and made him, this bedridden, grumpy man? But I don't know if they'll go into it here. Maybe that'll be something for the second half when potentially Tanjiro goes and, you know, talks to his father and tries to learn more about flame breathing and or fire breathing and all that. But anyways, yeah, good stuff. I can't wait to see more. That's gonna be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see a couple episodes. Right now, you can see 3 and 4 are going to be up on my Patreon through the early access tier. There's also my Patreon exclusive content where you can see shows that have not released to YouTube yet on there. That's through the Patreon exclusive tier. So check all that out if you're interested. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.